watch how I move. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me.
From Detroit, Michigan, we're looking live at Ford Field. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. This guy's just about set to go in this one. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. This guy's more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well-headed Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away, and let everybody try to chase you down.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Robinson. He breaks the tackle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Penix working from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force a 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start and have a massive impact on how things play out.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. That's some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Coaches, I love that.
The 16-yard line.
Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
60 Bison, 60.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
That's just not the guy defensively you've ever want to go up the field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Screen here for Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd drive. Their 1st drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced a turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. 70 Lions.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
4 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown to touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Pitts brings it in. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lower the deficit to a single possession. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
That type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Okay, break.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready up.
Sanders setting the pass. He shovels this one forward. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw. It stopped it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. Nice. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 60 boxes, 60 boxes, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Now Penix off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And this line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Got a man, it's Drake London. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. And if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. Hits him on the in route. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Sanders. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Gibbs now from the gun. A lot of grass ahead. Able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another one for Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 33. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the return so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Ready? 60 bikes. Smash, smash.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Ready? Ready?
first down. It's Gibbs. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
19, Tiger, 19, pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready?
2nd and 13. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Sanders back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. That crunches off the right upright. No good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down, Falcons.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And it's 3rd down.
They motion the tight end over. Penix on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
It's now 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
They're going play fake with Penix. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Falcon first down.
Again, Penix to the air. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Penix yet again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the... And he will score! Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go now. Gotta be Lions. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's seconds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 by.
From the 39. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Come on, come on. Hit. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Connects on the crosser. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 19, Cougar 19. Ready.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here's Sanders now. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps his drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18, Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding me, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, start. 19, Charger, go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Trying to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll go, it's Sanders. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you can be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action, here's Penix. Dump off caught by his back. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's brought down at the 39.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alex K's on Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 21. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
31.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
On first down, here's Sanders. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap.
Ready.
Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Go.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Down. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Bravo. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him.
On the ready.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk back in.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Down to the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. David Montgomery with the touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Lions 28.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. After that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, Penix. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
Robinson on the inside give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
From the sideline and incomplete. Junior Colson there on the cover.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Robinson. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Put the body on the line for his team. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Come on, come on. 18, Robert. Mikey, 18. Warriors, 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Played it over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Montgomery now up the middle. That played good for us. Looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
19,
On second down, it's Montgomery again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They're now set for first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 50, Panther 60. Go.
To the air, St. finds Montgomery on a drop down. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Lions, first down. First down and goal to go.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
Montgomery. Can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Force him into third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
70, hot 70. Bronco 80. Wait.
Here he is to throw. And he will score and give the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Here come the Falcons on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
They send the tight end in motion. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second in inches.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw it. He's got London left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to Drake London. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Back to throw.
First down, Atlanta.
Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Connects on the crosser. He's going to have this one down to the 28. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. All right, set now. First and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He's got it at the 6. And they got him. They took him down before he could get to that goal line. No time left. Zeros on the clock. This game's over. So what a way to get them the win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in.